Did you know that more than 1,500 people lost their lives when the Titanic on its maiden voyage? This tragedy has captured the world's attention for over a century. The sinking of the Titanic is not just a story, a shipwreck. It represents dreams, loss, and human error. Today, we'll dive into the key events and figures surrounding this maritime disaster. By understanding what happened, we can learn important lessons that still apply today. The Titanic was touted as the largest and most luxurious ship of its time. Launched on May 31, 1911, it was considered unsinkable. On April 10, 1912, the Titanic set sail from Southampton, England, on its maiden voyage to New York City. On board were 2,224 passengers and crew, including some of the wealthiest people of the era. Among them was John Jacob Astor Ford, a prominent businessman and real estate developer. Also on board was Isidor Straus, co-owner of Macy's department store, traveling with his wife, Ida. The ship carried a mix of classes, from millionaires enjoying lavish accommodations to immigrants starting a new life. On the evening of April 14, 1912, the Titanic struck an iceberg at 11:40 p.m. In the moments that followed, a sense of disbelief spread among passengers. Many could not grasp the gravity of the situation. The crew began to assess the damage, noting that the ship had suffered a serious breach. Despite its touted design, the Titanic had only enough lifeboats for about half of those on board. At 12:01 a.m., the first lifeboats were lowered into the freezing Atlantic water. Some women and children were urged to board first, while many men were left behind. In the chaos, some passengers hesitated to leave the ship, believing they would be safe. As the ship filled with water, the distressing cries of passengers echoed in the night. By 12:20 a.m., water had reached the ship's last lifeboat. As it sank, the Titanic broke apart at a significant point. At 2:20 a.m., the ship finally disappeared beneath the waves. In the aftermath, rescue ships were dispatched, but help arrived too late for many. The Carpathia, a nearby ship, could only save about 710 survivors. There were many acts of bravery, including crew members attending to their duties until the end. Survivors shared haunting stories of their experiences during that fateful night. Inquiries into the disaster revealed critical safety oversights. Lessons learned from the Titanic would eventually lead to stricter safety protocols and regulations. The legacy of the Titanic extends beyond the tragedy itself. It serves as a reminder of human vulnerability in the face of nature. We remember figures like Captain Edward Smith, who went down with the ship, as a powerful symbol of duty and sacrifice. The Titanic disaster continues to inspire books, films, and documentaries. Each retelling seeks to honor the memory of those who lost their lives and to educate future generations. If you find this history captivating, why not share your thoughts in the comments? What do you think we can learn from the Titanic? The Titanic is more than just a tale of a ship. It's a story about humanity's hopes and flaws. It's vital to remember the lessons learned from such tragedies. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might appreciate this historical journey. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into fascinating stories from history. Let's keep the memory of those lost alive by sharing their story.